Welcome to the Pre-K through 5th grade curriculum overview for Peekapak. In this video, we will walk through the scope and sequence, unit overview, lesson flows, and home activities. Peekapak has 10 core units that can be taught across 2 years. We recommend starting with self-regulation and the first year doing the first 5 units all the way through empathy, and the next year picking up with teamwork and going all the way through courage. We encourage educators to teach with Peekapak 1 to 2 times per week. There are also supplemental units that we recommend for additional learning opportunities. Each unit is structured the same way, featuring an original story with 1 SEL skill. And on the library page, if you click on a unit story, we'll go to self-regulation. We usually start with self-regulation every school year. And if you click on explore, I've already started it, so I'd click resume, or the storybook, you will see the unit overview. Here you will find everything you need for the unit, including a summary, research, vocabulary, objectives, ELA standards, and additional resources. If you continue to scroll down, you'll see all of the lessons. On the top here, I'd like to just direct you to see the progress bar. This gives you a quick overview of the different lessons and allows you to quickly access any lessons that you may need to go to directly. By clicking on the book, you'll go there, and by clicking on the title, you'll head to the unit overview. When you scroll down here, you will see all of the lessons with clickable links to access. Below the unit story on this right-hand side here, you will see My Peekaville unit with a lock and unlock feature. We recommend you lock all units except for the one that you're on. As a note, they all come locked. By locking all the other units and focusing on the unit you're working on, you're able to have students not work ahead and really hone in on the skills that you're working on for the current unit. Now let's talk about the flow of a unit. Units are all structured the exact same way to build ease of use. Each unit houses 12 ready-made lessons, including My Peekaville activities for students to practice and reinforce their learning with engaging mini games and a unit quest. Let's go to the first lesson. The first lesson is always a letter from the main character of the unit story. This introduces the SEL topics and gets students thinking about it. To facilitate this lesson, you can also click the Present Slide icon on the right-hand side. In this lesson, students can write back to the character. We encourage you to upload a picture of the letter and tag Peekapak. One of the characters might just write back to your class. If we go to the second lesson here, the second lesson is always going to be the story read aloud. In older grades, the story is read aloud partially in lesson 1 after the letter and lesson 2 because the stories are longer. In the story read aloud, it also includes before, during, and after questions to help gauge comprehension. Let's go ahead and click on the unit story. You can see up here in the right-hand corner that you can go ahead and switch reading levels and also read in Spanish if you'd like. You can see your progress bar at the top, how far you are and how far you've made it. And if I click the play button, I can actually hear it as an audiobook. It can also auto-turn as well. Let's go ahead and head back to our unit here. After the introduction with the letter, the story, we have 3 big ideas. The first big idea is what is the SEL skill and why is it important, where you'll have 2 lessons and then a My Peekaville activity. Big idea 2 is how is that SEL skill demonstrated? You'll have 2 activities and again a My Peekaville activity. And then finally, big idea 3, how do we apply that SEL skill to our lives? So this is what they look like for every single unit. So you'll start to really understand and become familiar with the flow of our units. Peekapak lessons are designed to be plug and play. Beside each number lesson indicates how much time they should take you on average. And you can quickly read through the lesson beforehand to be comfortable with it. You might need to print 1 or 2 documents, but there are no additional materials required. Once you have taught a lesson, you can go ahead and mark it as complete, which will then show up in your tab when you go back to the home page in your reports in order to track your own progress. Now let's talk about home activities. Home activities give a summary of the lesson you did in class and extend the learning with a quick, no material needed activity for families to do together. You can see it here. This is exactly what they will see. It always comes in English and Spanish automatically. And all you have to do in order to send it to them is click Send to Parents. If you need to remember how to add emails, we go to our Students and Parents tab, and then you would just enter a parent email. By clicking Send, this signs up the parents where they can opt in to see this extension. This was an overview of Peekapak's curriculum. Please check out the resources page or contact us directly with any questions. We'll see you in Peekaville.